Yo, what the fuck is up, motherfuckers? It's Big Pete back to fucking talk about some brand new music. Actually, this is a special one. This shit is not even fucking released yet. That's right, we're talking about the new Creator UNDONE EP. I don't even know the name of the fucking EP. I know that it's got 3 songs on it, and we're gonna fucking talk about it today. Now, you might be asking yourself, Creator UNDONE, who the fuck is that? Well, it's a local band from Buffalo. Actually, the guy who, the front man in the fucking band, his name is Mike. He runs a fucking magazine publication called WRETCHED Sound. It's everything and anything to do about heavy fucking metal. A lot of the local scene, he's always plugging the local guys because he's a fucking G. And yeah, this is his own band. And, you know, I put Creator on the TV just for you, Mike. Not your, obviously this isn't your band. We're talking about this Creator, but it's close enough. I'm a fucking idiot. But anyway, let's jump into this thing. We first start off with, forgive me, I don't remember the track names, but track 1. There's a lot of fucking different like styles and things I've been able to pick out of the musicality of this. It's very well grounded in a death metal sound, a little bit more on the like melodic death metal at times. A lot of times it's really brutal. It has like a pretty like thrash pace throughout the whole thing. And there's some elements that really reminded me of like black metal. There's a lot of it that reminded me of thrash. There's actually one particular riff, I believe after the second hook, that sounded a lot like a Cannibal Corpse song called The Time to Kill Is Now. They did it differently, but it's just noticeable enough to like where I think they might have been paying homage to it. But nonetheless, I mean the riffs in this song in particular is pretty fucking crazy, and they're really good. The vocals, I love the way that at times when they mix the low, the ooh, with the high ones, like ah, oh my god, it sounded so fucking awesome, like layered together like that. It sounds demonic as fuck, and has to be. I know it's exactly what they're going for, and this song, and towards the end of it, it has like this really like I don't want to say the word breakdown because, let's be honest, breakdowns are kind of fucking, a lot of them are kind of lame, but this, it's a lot more than that. It slows down, and it gets like this really eerie, like creepy feeling, like spaced out, like chords and shit. It's just, it adds a whole different like dimension to the song. And then it picks back up, it goes fucking hard again, and then the track is over. Which brings us into track 2, which starts out, sorry, had to spit. It starts out with this same type of like spaced out, like really eerie, like creeping intro, and it's really fucking cool to listen to. Honestly, it's just, that's what hooked me in. I think track 2 might be my favorite just because of that, and another thing that we're going to talk about. It goes back into a little bit of like a stop and go, a little bit like a groovy death fucking verse, if that makes any sense. And then we get to the solo. The solo is just absolutely fucking beautiful. I really enjoyed the solo in this fucking song. And one thing that I'm gonna say hinders the song, and this will come up again for track 3, is the vocal mixing. I think the vocals are a little bit too loud at pretty much throughout this track and the next one. For some reason, it doesn't really seem like that in track 1, but in track 2 and 3, the vocals seem like they're too loud in the mix. At times, like I had trouble hearing what the rest of the guys in the band behind the vocals were doing. You know, I'm an absolute fiend for riffs and solos and fucking just nasty guitar shit. And the vocal, I mean, he's a great vocalist too. Don't get me wrong, Mike, you're fantastic. But I think the mixing was a little bit off in in the latter 2 tracks. But nonetheless, it's a great song. I love the tempo changes and like the intro and the solo and the rest of it. It's pretty nasty. Really good fucking material. Now, track 3 is the longest one. It comes in just under 6 minutes. It's pretty straightforward. Like the first 3 minutes of its runtime, it's really straightforward, just like utterly fucking brutal. Again, I think the vocals are mixed a little too loud, but that's, you know, that's neither here nor there. Maybe you can take a fucking editing tip in the future, Mike. I'm just fucking with you. But at around the 3-minute mark, it's the solo kicks in on track 3, and this is another like awesome solo. It's so fucking cool. And of course, we pick back up again, and we end the song a little bit abruptly, I think. Was it that where am I thinking of track 2? I don't know. But we got about like 14 minutes worth of material, 3 tracks. The shit's pretty good. It's really honestly good. Really good songwriting, really good structures, and really good fucking ideas and brains put behind this. It's really good for like a death metal EP that also can serve as like, I don't know, I feel like fans of different subgenres could appreciate this as well. Maybe even you fucking crusty black metal guys, because there are some things that are reminiscent of black metal. Are you I hate ads, dude. I hate them. But before I was rudely interrupted by the fucking advertisement, I think that this EP the songwriting is excellent. The production, not so good. I would have to give it personally, because now I love death metal. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite of all the fucking subgenres. But putting everything that I've said, I think I would give this EP between a 7.5 and an 8 out of 10. Just because the structures and the songwriting and just the creepy, eerie feelings that you can get from this thing, like throughout its runtime, is just so fucking cool. And it's really great. Really great. Just, like I said, the production on the last 2 tracks, just a little, but that's my 2 cents. It's supposed to come out, I believe, next week, so check fucking YouTube, Spotify, or anything for it. It's gonna be pretty fucking, like, killer dose of fucking metal, so keep an eye out for that. And go follow Creator Undone. Go fucking hit up Mike Marlinski. Fucking subscribe to his magazine. Good shit. Absolutely. That's Wretched Sound. They look like this. Wretched Sound magazine. I have a ton of them. And I believe I'm missing a couple. But yeah. Good shit. Absolutely good shit. Alright, motherfuckers. I'm out.